Hello, welcome to Meaningful Moments. I am your host, Rabbi Zevi Weinberg, author of Meaningful Books and KabbalahWisdom.org. I encourage you to go and check it out. We've got a lot of content for you. So whenever I think about my little short, meaningful moment, I'm always focused, of course, on what is the most meaningful thing that we should be engaged in. And really something that I put out today, which I think is kind of in a way the sum total of truth, not to boast in any way, shape, or form, God forbid. It's based on decades of research and obviously not my own wisdom, but the wisdom of Kabbalah, the wisdom of truth, the greatest wisdom possible. And in fact, it co-aligns with one of the greatest minds in our history. His name was von Neumann. He invented the computer. He worked on the atom product, atomic bomb project. He, in fact, invented algorithms, which is how AI and everything works. And last but not least, he invented something called game theory, which is basically, in essence, kind of what I'm going to relate to. But using Jewish mysticism, you see, science is limited because science is looking at the objective facts from the perspective of the observer, us. But mysticism is looking beyond the facts into what can be, what should be, right? So it's like somebody looking at a relationship and like trying to boil it down. Well, there's a man and a woman and they love each other beyond what this can be, which is a beautiful love story, and what it should be, which is, commitment and growth. So in essence, all of us have a relationship with what goes on outside of us. And one of the most important relationships we have is with people. And generally speaking, we kind of form, sometimes quite viscerally, a experience with people based on our experiences, of course. And generally it will boil down to either we love everyone, so we've had positive experiences, and it's the human nature to seek love and to create connection. Or on the flip side, we hate everyone. The reason we hate everyone is because we've been hurt. And many people actually have social anxiety that whenever they see somebody, it creates fear. I've had that for a while. It's actually like a panic. And that in turn can create resentment towards people, because obviously if I go to you and I don't know, God forbid, punch you every time you see me, you'll have resentment. And so that could be a similar experience just from the visceral reaction. And obviously that's not very healthy. Last but not least, the ideal situation is to have the knowledge that you are a creation of God. You're actually God in this world, and therefore you have a higher duty. You're here to make the world a better place. Not so much how you feel, it's about what you're meant to do. And once you get that, you can rise beyond feelings into truth.